How did Muckraker journalism reveal immigrant stories at the Tenement Museum? Imagine walking through a city where the stories of those who built it are often hidden behind closed doors. Now, picture uncovering those stories through the sharp eyes of investigative journalists. That's exactly what Muckraker journalism did for immigrant communities in New York City. During the late 1800s and early 1900s, many journalists used detailed reports, photographs, and personal accounts to expose the tough living conditions in tenements. These buildings were packed with immigrant families living in cramped, unsanitary, and unsafe spaces. One of the most famous muckrakers was Jacob Riis, a Danish immigrant himself. He used flash photography to capture the dark, crowded rooms of tenements and wrote vivid descriptions of the hardships faced by immigrant families. His book, How the Other Half Lives, published in 1890, showed images of families living in tiny rooms with no proper ventilation or running water. Riis's photographs made the invisible struggles of these families visible to the middle and upper classes, who had little idea what life was like inside these buildings. His work sparked public outrage and helped push for reforms. The New York Tenement House Act of 1901 was a direct result, requiring better lighting, ventilation, and more space for residents. The Tenement Museum in New York State now preserves these stories, many of which were first brought to light by journalists like Riis. The museum's exhibits are based on real immigrant experiences, showing how they lived, worked, and contributed to the city's growth. From the perspective of New York State, Muckraker journalism played a vital role in highlighting the urgent need for housing reforms. It made policymakers aware of the dangerous and unhealthy conditions in tenements. As a result, laws were passed to improve housing standards and protect vulnerable populations. The stories uncovered by these journalists continue to remind us of the importance of social justice and the power of investigative reporting. The Tenement Museum stands today as a living memory of those immigrant stories, shaped by the work of muckrakers who fought to make their lives better.